What up, everyone? It's May 1st. It's Saturday morning. Uh, I had to talk about this recent ABC special. I had to. There's so much I have to say. This may end up being a two or a three-part video. And Saturday morning is a good time for me to make this video because I really don't have nothing on my agenda this morning. So I have time to really express how I feel about it. Excuse me. I don't know, but is it me or is there a pattern that's going on in the year 2010? January, we had the 42% of successful black women not married. Okay, we heard the story. February, there's a story about Russia talking about how black women are having a hard time finding black men. Okay, that was posted all on the internet. People were talking about that. March, they had the story about 49% of black women have the herpes. April, ABC put out the special about the discussion of successful black women can't find black men. I'm telling y'all, in the month of May and June, it's either going to be black women have the HIV and AIDS virus, single black mothers. And then from the month of July to December, they're going to throw black men under the bus. From deadbeats, single fathers, black men in jail, black men with AIDS. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Watch, it's going to happen. There's a pattern. But anyway, as far as this ABC special goes, right? Like, you have people who's arguing or talking about why the fuck do y'all even care about, why should y'all even, why y'all giving this any mind? Why should y'all care what ABC even made this show? Because, they're all about throwing us under the bus, But my thing is this, is that I'm not focusing on that it was on ABC. ABC was broadcasting this. I'm more focused on the reaction from the audience, who the majority of black women, the majority that was in the crowd was your average, everyday black women. And I can only imagine how many black women who was not a part of that crowd may have the same beliefs as most of the black women that were there when they were clapping and saying, "That's right, should black women date outside the race? Yeah, Steve talking about some, black men, we're not being accountable for our actions. That's right, that's right. Black men, we were there, when you was just potential, but then when you got successful, you left us high and dry. That's right, that's right, Or, when a black woman like me approach a black man, he considered me to be a hoe, but when someone like Kim Kardashian comes, he's like, he's all over her. That's right, tell it, yeah, I'm like, oh, Jesus. Whether or not that this was broadcast on ABC, that still doesn't change the fact that there were black women who were co-signing on some bullshit. I don't give a damn if BET, NBC, Fox News, MTV, ESPN, the damn cooking channel. It doesn't matter who broadcast it. Alright? The mindset of the black women in the audience would still be the same. People are not really looking at it from that perspective. And it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't matter who was broadcasting it. The truth is, majority of the black women that participated in that seminar, they were co-signing on some bullshit to where I was like, what? And some of the things that the people were saying on the panel was bullshit, or they didn't elaborate a little bit more on it, or they didn't add the other equation to the problem. There were some things that wasn't discussed thoroughly. And also when a brother did say something, the women, they saw it as nonsense. Like I said, there's some things that I gotta talk about, man. There are some clips that I'm gonna play that I want to focus on. I want to elaborate a little bit more. Most of the stuff that was said on there, I did agree on, but there were some things that I'm like, hold up. We need to elaborate on a little bit more. We need to talk about a little bit more. There's some things that have been left out that need to be put in. So let's get into it.
First lady, thank God she saw his potential. But as well, President Obama didn't come to her going, hey, I want to be a lawyer. He came into that law firm graduating from Harvard already. So when he came, but I'm just saying, so when he came, yes, she saw the potential, but excuse me, ladies, when you come from Harvard and you come and you're working at a law firm, you may not be making what the partner is making, but I already know you're going to be making some money. You're going to be able to take care of his boss. And you're saying she did see his potential.
They were in their 20s. They were in their early 20s. The men you date then, when you are in your 20s, are not the same men you are going to date in your 30s or 40s. It's just not.
Yeah, Sherry. Of course, Michelle saw the potential in Barack in her 20s, and because of that is the reason why she's the first lady and she's Mrs. Obama in her 40s and 50s. But the thing is that the point that Hill Harper was trying to make is that, you know, from what I gathered was that you have black women who want to jump on the train after it's been built rather than help build the train. Yes, the women are unaware. I said unaware. They're aware of his potential power, but they don't want to just jump on his team, so to say. Brothers who had potential when it came to black women, they were either not given the time of day or they turned into the guy friend. You also have brothers who get with women who are short-term relationship types of women. But that's only because these women are given the perception that they are a short-term type of chick. I mean, we all can't sit here and say that majority of black women have been with brothers who were in their potential phase. You have black women who've been with brothers in their potential phase and they're still with them now that they're in their established stage. You have black women who ignored the potential brothers but just wanted the brothers who were established when they themselves were in that potential stage as well. You also have black women who were with the brothers who had potential, but then the brother dropped them off now that he's established. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's different types. You know, they're not all in the same category. They're not all in the same boat. You know. And then you had Jackie come in and act like she made a point talking about the same brother that you dated in your 20s is not the same ones that you dated in your 30s and 40s. Yeah, of course they're not going to be the same, Jackie, because now now they're in that established phase. They're no longer in that potential stage. If you didn't get with the brother when he was in this potential phase, what makes you think he's going to want to deal with you when he's in this established stage? It's like, you know, you're giving off the perception that you just waited to see if he was going to make any money, you know, instead of just being there when he didn't have any. Hence is what I talk about, black women not wanting to help build a train, but they want to jump on it after it's been built. I mean, ladies, you have to look at it from the man's perspective. When at a time when he was in his potential phase, potential stage, wasn't nobody really, you know, checking him out or whatever. But now that he got his shit together, now all the women are looking at him like, ooh, yeah. You know, but not only that, you know, you have black women you also have black women who see the potential in some of these men and they're still with them, and because they've been with them for so long now that they have the ring on their finger. Hence what Hill Harper was talking about, you know, Michelle getting with Barack. You know, but you have a lot of women who miss out on those potential brothers because they don't have it together. And those brothers, they're like, well, damn, baby, you know, I got my shit together. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what's up? You complained about you can't find any good brothers. Hell, you had potentials who was hollering at you left and right, but you didn't give them the time of day because they didn't have it. So that's kind of where Hill was going with it. You know, and then, like I said, Cheryl was talking about the same guy that you dated in your 20s is not the same that you dated in your 30s and 40s. Now, yeah, baby, because right now he's established. He got it together. You know, that brother's no longer available because somebody already picked him up. Somebody already saw the potential, or somebody already got with him when he was in his established stages. And sometimes that kind of backfires when you have a woman who see what you have and they're trying to get with you, versus a woman who's getting with you when you didn't have anything. You know, you gotta be on your P's and Q's when you got your shit together. Or when you give hints that you have your shit together. That's just my opinion.